on the last occasion, my lord was pleased to direct my learned friend to produce the modification applications as they have filed before the learned tribunal. Based on that, the order of the tribunal has been modified. Directing, yes, sir.
Yeah, please remind us, Mr. Nondi.
Yes,
what
but
is
this is a case of the Indian Postal Department. But my lord, here in 1998, one recruitment notification was published that there are total 13 seats are vacant in the post of extra department extra departmental agencies. So, my lord, there was a shortfall of recruitment process in the shortfall of SC, ST, and obviously the unreserved category, reserved category. That's why the notification was modified. Instead of 13, 9 posts was finally 9 posts were declared to be filled up in the TDA post. Subsequently, the post was filled up by the recruitment process through the recruitment process, and finally, this recruitment process has been challenged by the unreserved category candidates, the petitioners, the respondents before your lordships. That challenge, the tribunal has held, no, you can't directed us set aside the recruitment process because show cause notice was served because that recruitment process was ultimately held that the wrong recruitment process was followed and there was a backdoor entry. So that has been challenged. The backdoor entry, so you came through backdoor, you should go through backdoor. That was the principal's letter. Now, tribunal directed us, so no, this recruitment process is absolutely bad. Recruitment notification was bad. Directing the postal department to initiate the process, the disciplinary process, proceedings against the authority, the officials who are involved. Vigilance took charge everything. Now vigilance report was filed. One senior most officer in the rank of assistant superintendent of postal department, he was against whom the disciplinary proceedings was proceeded on the basis of vigilance report. And finally, the tribe, as per the tribunal's order, tribunal held this recruitment process is not as per the norms. Therefore, we have challenged that order before this Honorable High Court. The Honorable High Court was pleased to modify the tribunal's order to that extent that only you can initiate de novo proceedings against those persons who came through backdoor on the basis of vigilance report. The vigilance report subsequently, it was detected that these 3-4 candidates, those who are responded before lordships today, they came through backdoor and their recruitment was not in terms of the.
Who was that person?
Right?
That they came through backdoor.
Yes.
In the inquiry, vigilance.
Only come to page 100 of this Honorable Court's order. Page 100. From here, again second round of litigations cropped up. Again,
yes, so the
page 100. The operative portions
internal page of the order.
No, in the writ petition.
Page 100.
Page 100.
That order is not paginated in our brief. Page 100.
101. It starts
100.
100. On bare reading. On a bare reading of the impugned order, it appears that though the Lardner Tribunal was justified to cause the set aside the order of review committee, which set aside the selection process regarding appointment of 9 candidates for different posts as mentioned thereof, as natural justice principle was not followed by review committee, and even the Lardner Tribunal was justified to quash the subsequent show cause notice dated 27th August 1999, being a show cause notice asking the present petitioner and other persons concerned as to why for irregular appointments due to illegality in conducting the selection process, their appointment should not be cancelled, was also set aside on the reasoning that this show cause notice was issued during pendency of the hearing of the original applications before the Lardner Tribunal, and also on the reasoning that since the appointment was set aside by review committee, there was no scope to issue show cause notice asking as to why appointment should not be cancelled, committed irregularity by not granting any liberty to Union of India to proceed in accordance with law on that issue of the illegal selection process. The writ petitioner is agreed for that as it has a power to proceed de novo. Having regard to the impugned order and the submissions made by the parties, we are of the view that the order of tribunal should be modified to this extent that the writ petitioner will be at liberty to proceed de novo against the concerned appointees against whom vigilance report has been filed pointing illegality in selection process.
Yes, show us that portion. show us that there was a vigilance
Yes.
report.
Now
remarked to
subsequently I have filed the
the-
vigilance report.
Yes, show us that.
Yes. Madam, kindly come to my supplementary.
Supplementary affidavit, yes.
Kindly come to page internal page 15.
Page 15.
Page 15. Last part, one paragraph. Last part, one paragraph under serial number II. From the last one,
II.
II,
to
page 15,
15.
15, Roman clause II.
नहीं तो II is not there.
Supplementary.
Affidavit in terms of order.
Supplementary.
No, madam, I am extremely sorry. Madam, kindly come to affidavit, which I have filed pursuant to direction of your lordship, madam. Only affidavit disclosing, yes, madam. Affidavit disclosing the vigilance report.
Yes.
Yes.
You are asking us to come at page 15.
Page 15, 15.
15 এ তো কোনো II নেই. Are you placing this?
But it comes from, no,
Yes, supplementary affirmed on 3rd July
it was affirmed on 5th March 2020.
2020.
20, এটা কি ভুল আছে এটা? এটা কত হবে?
কোনটা দিচ্ছেন?
এই তো।
Affidavit in terms of
5th
order.
March 2020.
No, it is not there. It is not there. I am still sure.
এটাই আমি
হতে পারে, doubt আছে। ঠিক আছে।
Is not there, Mr. Nondi.
It is there, madam.
page 6, supplementary তো।
পেজটা বলো। মানে
Selection and appointment to the
পরে
post of city
Yes.
clerk.
Page মানে 8, internal page 8.
অন্য মামলা ঢুকে গেছে, সরিয়ে
হ্যাঁ, এটারই এখান থেকে
ওটা
নেওয়া।
ওটা
এটা কাটে ফাইল হয়েছে।
Yes, Mr. Yes, Mr.
Page 8 মানে from the bottom, 5th line. You have Sri Binoy Jana.
Just a moment.
From the bottom,
5 lines from the bottom.
from 5 lines from the bottom. 1, 2, 3.
Binoy Jana.
Binoy Jana.
হ্যাঁ।
Binoy Jana is respondent number 1 here, who was held by the vigilance committee because somehow he got the appointment. He belongs to OC. That means general category.
হ্যাঁ।
So vigilance detected that his appointment was illegal.
No, there is no dispute as regards that. They were appointed. There is no dispute that they were not, they were appointed.
They
You
are
took
appointed.
steps.
They are appointed.
So where is the vigilance remark, sir? That this person is guilty of this thing, or this it is understood that the petitioner had practiced any fraud or embezzlement or bribery, or say what do we understand by a charge of, it is also if it had been a charge of misconduct, you could have proceeded against him in the proceeding.
But
কিছু নেই।
this honorable High Court was pleased to modify the order of the tribunal
On
to
the
the
basis
extent-
that hold de novo, Huh.
only against those candidates against whom vigilance had been proceeded with.
so what does that mean?
No.
Vigilance has been proceeded.
Appointing illegally.
Vigilance has been proceeded with.
Then what was the requirement to proceed by the vigilance committee?
No,
The
no, please
recruitment
come.
process.
Against whom vigilance report has been filed. This was the term used by the High Court.
Yes.
So,
Against this person, vigilance report has been filed.
Mr. Nondi, vigilance means what? That this person was pointed out, this person practiced illegally. If one line was there, we could have understood. But there is no such line. That is why tribunal said that no, you is not involved in any matter. Now, subsequently, it was modified saying not only SC, OBC, but also OC, that is unreserved category, will also be. What is
But
the
that
law?
is not the my humble submission. But if your lordship kindly come to that, what was the order impugned before the tribunal? The last from where this petition has come before your lordship. The order impugned is at page 68.
Moreover, tribunal says that in respect of one Joyanto, he was left at bay.
Joyanto he has chosen, although he belongs to SC candidate, but he has chosen that open market that is called general. He on merit basis he was appointed, not on
They
the
were
basis of the
also
quota.
they were also on merit basis.
No, my lord, they are not on the merit basis. They are on the basis of the quota. Unreserved quota was there.
And to get that, they had participated in the process.
They had that is wrongfully they had passed it. Our contention before your lordship is
Not they are wrong. It was your officers wrong.
that's why officers we had
Now, what
proceeded
is
against
the-
the officers.
No, what is the problem? There were 13 vacancies according to the officer did not place 4 vacancies. He went on with 9 vacancies.
Yes.
That was the administrative lapse on the part of the officer. But what is the vigilance observation against this person?
This is the vigilance report. This is the vigilance report. Vigilance says that we found. Let me go through this vigilance. Let me place it.
Mhm.
What is the purpose? First page, at page 5. It starts from page 4, A1.
Page 5.
Page 4. It starts from page 4, vigilance report. In my supplementary. But what is the purpose and object? This is in connection with complaint lodged by BB Chauhan, General Secretary, Bharatiya Extra Departmental Employees Union, so and so, New Delhi, against the ASQS North Calcutta First Divisions, alleging irregular selections and appointment of 9 ED officials by him in North Calcutta divisions in violation of the norms of the department. The alleged irregularities committed by the department, North Calcutta, so and so, in respect of the selection of 9 ED officials are briefly as follows. Vacancies were not announced. No names were called for from local employment exchange. Local notices were not issued and exhibited in public places. Reservation position was not indicated. Consideration of locality of the candidates were not taken into account as desired. I inquired into the cases and the result of my inquiry in connection with selections and appointment of 9 ED posts in general and post wise is appended below. General, out of 9 ED posts, 6 EDSY Belgachia Road so and so, ED Packard, so ED Packers, the two divisions are under ASPOS North Calcutta first division, 3 posts ED so and so, India Research PO numbers under APOS North Calcutta. The description was given. The total is not relevant. Existing number of under APOS North. Total number of ED posts 69. Existing number of ED posts total 48. It is not relevant here. Total description. See Ashok Maiti. Now kindly come to page 5. Just before the heading post wise. Sri Ashok Maiti, ASPOS North Calcutta First Division, who held the charge of ASPS North Calcutta Second Divisions in addition to his own duty during the period from 1798 to 27th January 99, made selections in all 9 ED posts and issued appointment letters. Post-wise appointment letters, selection and appointment.
Only we are wanting to see any allegation against this person.
Against
Any
this
sort
person,
of allegation in the vigilance.
against this person, allegation was there that there's illegal appointment was.
That they were hand in gloves with some person to manipulate the selection.
Then I am to go to the enter place before enter para 1, clause 1, 2, and 3.
No, you can place the entire report and you have gone through it. We want to see that line.
Not.
That is your work. Your work is to go through the entirety of it and to pick up the line.
Just a minute.
No, we will not unnecessarily go through the entire. We are in judicial.
I will not invite your lordship to waste your lordship.
So you show us that line that this was the problem. That he gave bribe or he obtained question papers or
Kindly come
was
to page 13 findings.
30. Yes.
From the above inquiry, the established irregularities as per rule are as under. 3, 4, 5. 1. Selection was not made to fill up the shortfall in different community as required under the rule and order. 2. The element of competition was not adhered to in respect of selection in the post of EDSB, Shithi Post Office, ED, Packard, so and so area, as mentioned in item number Roman 3, 4, and 9 of post-wise discussion in as much as the applications received from the reserve quota candidates were 2 by 1 only, but no further notice was given to ensure that the element of competitions maximum 3 of the category can be achieved. The call letters issued to the candidates for verification of biodatas were with very
Yes.
short with very short margin.
That was an administrative lapse, Mr.
The,
Modi.
and the appointment in the post of ED Packer, Roman 5.
Yes.
Appointment in the post of ED Packers, job post so and so through provisional basis was not regular
So,
because
yes,
the
without
recruitment
the
process was
approval of
started.
the divisional head.
Was without the approval of the divisional head and before initiating any actions against the earlier ED official, those services were found terminated on 16 December 1998 only under Rule 6B. And note there were PT and ED rules so and so. The observations of the so and so. And next year too, and in the handwritten portion is there in order above. The obtained by the this is further administrative decisions was made. And
See, read the handwritten portion. The marks obtained by the candidates from 3C to 11C have been arranged merit-wise on the category-wise
in the
tabulation sheet.
yes,
So there was no, it is not a case that he manipulated the selection process and got the appointment. It is not a case. Your case is that vigilance was 13 vacancies ought to have been advertised. They advertised 9. And this was due to an administrative lapse. Notices were new. Zone of competition was narrowed down to 9 posts. This is your ultimate. Had the zone of consideration been 13, they might not have come on the basis of merit. This is your argument.
Yes.
But that Mr. Nondi at this stage, after 20 years service, they are working.
And I am also covered by the Honorable Supreme Court decisions not in many as a catena of judgments. If any person come through back door, he should go through.
No, where is the back door?
Because appointment itself.
Backdoor denotes that illegally. Nowhere you have stated.
But this is absolutely irregular appointment.
Irregular in making statement regarding the roster. You have made, your officer has
Yes,
made.
our officer has.
What this person has kept. He has responded to the advertisement or issued by you, whereby we invited application from the eligible candidate.
The present.
But only thing, let me place one decision so that kindly consider these decisions at 100% order. But
and Mr. Nondi, as regards the modification, that OC was included.
OC was included
Maybe
instead of SC, ST and OBC.
not instead of,
No,
along with SC,
for a
OBC.
moment.
In addition to SCs.
Accordingly, MA let the category unreserved may be included in second line.
Yes, what
Dhara
Supreme
number
Court
11,
judgment
common
you are
order.
referring?
And this order be termed as original order.
What is the Supreme Court order?
Yes. This is State of Rajasthan versus Doyalal and others when reported in 2011, volume 2, SCC, page 429, paragraph 12 only.
Yes, read it, Mr.
May I read out?
Yes, read out and give us the copy.
No, Malad, I shall hand over. Only one.
Read it out.
I'm extremely sorry, Malad.
No, read it out, yes.
We may at the outset refer to the following well-settled principle relating to regularizations and parity in pay relevant in the context of these appeals. 1. High courts in exercising power under Article 226 of the Constitution will not issue directions for regularizations, absorption or permanent continuance unless the employees claiming regularizations had been appointed in pursuance of a regular recruitment in accordance with relevant rules in an open competitive process against sanctioned vacant posts. The equality clause contained in Article 14 and 16 should be scrupulously followed by the courts, should not issue a directions for regularizations of the service of an employee, which would be violative of the constitutional scheme. While something that is irregular for want of compliance with one of the elements in the process of selections, which does not go to the root of the process, can be regularized. Backdoor entries, appointments contrary to the constitutional scheme, and or appointment of the ineligible candidates cannot be regularized.
Hmm.
But, mere continuation of the service.
Yes, Uma Devi quoted.
Uma Devi quoted
Uma
this
Devi
subject
quoted.
in 2000. Mere continuous that sympathetically and sentiment cannot be ground for passing any order for regulation in absence of any legal right. So,
The present writ petition has been preferred, challenging an order dated 27th February 2019. Passed in the
No,
original
it's my apology for
application
submitting
bracket
one
A,
copy.
in short,
It's my apology.
bracket A, in short way, bracket close, comma, being A1321 of 2016 and an order dated 26 November 2021 passed by the learned tribunal in a modification application being
But the number would be
662 of 2009.
no, 659.
659.
659
But, I
of
tell you, that
2019 modification
there are
application.
3 modification
Yes.
applications by 3 incumbent.
They were all joint petitioners.
My lord. They were individual petitioners, but they have filed this writ petition, my lord.
আরে উপরে
We are only on Vijay.
We are only with respect to 3 persons here. Though they were individual original
Vijay, Akhilesh, and
সুজাতা
Sujata.
applications,
Oh, those 3 incumbents filed 3
original applications, 3 review
one
applications,
original application.
3 original applications,
এই রে, সেটা
3 review applications, but the writ petition is filed, my lord, clubbing all of them together in
because common this order has been
I
passed by the tribunal
did
in a
not
common
raise-
judgment
I
and
did
order.
not raise any dispute with this.
Tribunal has passed a common judgment and
Yes,
order.
yes.
না, তাহলে এরকম লিখে দাও and an order dated এত passed in modification applications
Then,
preferred by the respondents hearing. Modification applications preferred by the respondents hearing. Mr. Nondil records reveal
সেটা উজ্জ্বল সব জানি
that alleging irregularities in the selection process but by the Union of India and its functionaries করে দেবে একদম ফাঁসে লিখলে records reveal that alleging irregularities in a selection process the petitioners herein decided to cancel the appointment of the selectees and issued a show cause notice. Alleging such action was challenged by the respondents before the learned tribunal, and during pendency of the same, a show cause notice was issued. The said way was disposed of by an order dated 27th August 1999, setting aside the order dated 20th August 99 and the show cause notice dated 27th August 1990. Stop challenging the same.
কোর্টকে অ্যাসিস্ট করতে পারবি তো?
The petitioners
I think through your authority.
একদম
ঠিক আছে তাহলে আমি একটু ইয়ে তো ধরতে পারি পেজগুলো একটু দেখে বলে দিও যদি অর্ডার ইমপ্লিড হচ্ছে 68 98 না কত দেবে 68
you prefer WPCT, they prefer
yes,
WPCT.
we prefer.
WPCT 64.
Yes,
Challenging,
prefer.
challenging the said order, the petitioners herein approached the Honorable High Court and the writ petition was disposed of by an order dated 28 March 2011, modifying the order of the tribunal
96.
86 তো তাই আছে
to the extent that, quote unquote, দেবে, the writ petitioner will be at liberty to proceed de novo against the concerned appointees against whom vigilance report has been filed, pointing illegality in selection process, unquote.
আর অর্ডার ইনপুটটা যেটা আমরা ট্রাইব্যুনালে চ্যালেঞ্জ করেছি 68. এসো 68
Subsequent, there two fresh show cause notices were
Subsequent,
issued
correct,
and the
correct.
appointments were set aside by a review committee.
ওইটা দেখালেই হবে 60. পুরোপুরি অর্ডার দেবে
এই যেটা এমএ ফাইল করেছে ব্যাস
By an order dated by an order passed by the review committee challenging the said order, the respondents again approached the tribunal, and by an order dated 27 February 2019, the original application was disposed of observing inter alia as follows, বলে প্যারাগ্রাফ 10 থেকে এতদিন, হ্যাঁ, এটা ইন্টারনাল পেজ 11 অফ দি, আমি আমাকে পেন ড্রাইভ thereafter the respondents preferred modification applications to respondents preferred modification applications with a prayer to incorporate the other category candidates, other categories, bracket in short OC categories, in the order dated 27th February 2019. Such prayer was considered and allowed by an order by an order dated 26 November 2021, passed in the modification application. Stop. Mr. Nondi, learned advocate appearing for the petitioners, strenuously argues that there were severe irregularities in the